Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we rise now for the English national anthem. That was special. Now stand by for this.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
The whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Stones cuts it out. Oh, good spread.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know,
shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a...
O'Reilly! Dembele. Hernandez. Chouameni. Doué. Spread it left. And it's terrific effort! He scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane, over to the right flank. And it's hoisted clear. Doué.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's James. Floated through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
James. Knocks it into space. Now it's Saka. Oh, well played, well played.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Eze. Bellingham. O'Reilly. And this is Kane. Now it's Saka. And this is Kane. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Goes looking wide. Eze's cross. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Ended up in no man's land. Eze. O'Reilly.
That's good play from him.
Now Anderson. And it's Henderson. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Jordan Henderson. That has been slung wide. And here's Bellingham. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Kane, and here's Bellingham. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. Cross needs to be good. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Eze. Now Anderson. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Dembele has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
James. Bellingham.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's James. Doué. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. England unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
Gets us going once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Bellingham. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kane is behind this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Kane! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Looking to play him in. Saka. Anderson. He'll try for distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Kane, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Doué. Yehi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Eze picks it up out wide. And this is Kane. It's Kane! We've got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Après 59 minutes de jeu par
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Referee has just said play on. Played into space. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get for it. Can he finish? Well, that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Upamecano, who saw this coming? England have come back from the very brink. Tries to pass it through. Hernandez. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's O'Reilly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifted it to the flank. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
Corner number 2
Pour
then.
le remplacer, le numéro 12.
He's having a hit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Kane! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
England really can't be faulted for the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Anderson! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so
Le
quickly
numéro
there.
8.
France making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
England have their lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Saka. Great vision. James is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Barcola. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. It's a searching pass. There's the shot! There's the goal! They have stolen level at the last! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Pour l'équipe de France.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite
Le
able.
numéro 11.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Temps additionnel.
To stoppage
5
time,
minutes.
whistle due any moment. Eze tries to play it through. Cross flung in towards the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Anderson. And it's Eze. Played back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jordan Henderson. He's chosen to go back. He's going for goal! Oh, it's close, but there is time for no more. So we are still all square, but you have to say how different things might have been. So, that was the second half.
Attention, s'il vous plaît.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Jonathan.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Le numéro
Into
14.
extra time we go.
À leur place, le numéro
England
13.
pay the price
Le
for
numéro
failing to
18.
close out the match in normal time.
Changement.
Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? That has not gone well. Conte. Hernandez. Saliba. And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcola. Nice control. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Saka. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Watkins. It's going wide left. Quick look, then getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koundé. And Akliouche. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Now Konsa. Gordon. He is just caressing the ball. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Rodgers. Now it's Watkins. Spread it left. It's a promising position. Chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
England with the lead. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? The pass is intercepted. Rodgers. Cherki. Spread to the right. Played out towards the right wing. Zaire Emery. France are looking to break at pace. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cherki. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Upamecano.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And time is up. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
England can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon, vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune, attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier.
Special when you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later.